Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the arrival of the procession. Thank you. Few of us play it, but keep it on the low. The procession is on its way. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you, all the very important persons. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, the Governor and visitor to the Akwa Ibom State University, moves to take his seat after exchanging pleasantries with the officials of the university and, of course, officials of government that are here.
Give you thanks and glory for this humble day you have made for us. A day you have designed for this event, the installation of the Pro-Chancellor of the Akwa Ibom State University. We stand here in unison as members of the community of faith to say that, Lord, we are faithful to your desire for this university, your desire for the state government. As we continue in the process of doing what we are asked to do, it is my humble prayer that, Lord, you will let your glory be upon each and every one of us. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit.
Thank you very much, Prof. Please, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may we please remain standing for the anthem of the Akwa Ibom State University. Respectfully, please. Thank you.
Akwa Ibom State University, a credible workshop for development. Vision is a vision too.
Thank you very much. You may please be seated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State and visitors at Akwa Ibom State University, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, we welcome you very specially. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mr. Moses Efeko MFR, Your Eminence, the Chancellor of the Akwa Ibom State University and the Akwa Ibom Ibibio, His Eminence Ntenyin Dr. S.D. Etuk, together with his wife. We welcome especially members of the National Assembly that are here, distinguished senators, and of course the immediate past Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly and Chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Judiciary Federal, the Right Honorable Barrister Nofiok Luke, on behalf of his colleagues in the National Assembly that are here, we welcome you especially. We welcome the members of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly that are here. We welcome Secretary to the Akwa Ibom State Government, Head of the Civil Service, Commissioners and Special Advisors that are here, Chairman of Boards, Commissions and Technical Committees together with their members here present. We welcome, of course, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council of the Akwa Ibom State University, Engineer Samuel Yango, and together with his wife here present, the Vice Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University and the entire management of the university will welcome you. Secretary of the PDP in Akwa Ibom State and other members of the State Working Committee, permanent secretaries and heads of extra ministerial departments that are here, we welcome you. Welcome especially all the members of the Governing Council, chairman of local government areas that are here, especially the local government area that has given us this brand new Chancellor in Sudubium local government area, the chairman together with his wife and a host of other very important persons from that local government area here present. Welcome all our royal fathers that are here, the paramount rulers, the clan heads and the village heads from different parts of the state, and of course those who have come from outside the state, including the Oba who has come all the way from Ekiti to be part of this event. To welcome you especially. The international president of Mbogo Mparawa Ibibio and all the presidents of social cultural organizations that are here will welcome you. Especially invited guests, senior citizens, staff and students of the Akwa Ibom State University, members of political, youth and women groups that are here, the members of the Fourth Estate of the REM, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you. Let me, on behalf of the entire management and staff of the Akwa Ibom State University, welcome you to this very significant and very important event, the installation of the second Chancellor of the Akwa Ibom State University. Of course, you would have observed the procession came in not too long ago, and we thank all of you, and please do well to request that they take our seats and follow all the instructions as are in the program, as I will be inviting the Registrar and Secretary to Council of this university, Mr. John E. Odo, who will, of course, take us through this process of the installation of the Chancellor. Can we please put our hands together for the Registrar of the university? Thank you.
I have the honor and privilege to call upon the Pro-Chancellor to present the visitor to the university. The Pro-Chancellor, sir.
Your Excellencies, Vice Chancellor, Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses
Of the National Assembly, members of the State Executive Council, the Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, members of the State House of Assembly, Your Lordship, the State Chief Judge, my Lords, Your Royal Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, the Chairman and members of the University Governing Council, members of Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, by the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University, I declare this special ceremony open for the purpose of installing the second Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University.
I now call upon the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council at Akwa Ibom State University to deliver his welcome address. The Pro-Chancellor, sir. On behalf of the Governing Council, Management,
Akwa Ibom State Council of Chiefs, I wish, on behalf of the University Senate, management, staff, students, and the entire Akwa Ibom State University community, to congratulate our Chancellor, His Eminence, Ntenyin Solomon D. Etuk, JP, on his well-deserved appointment as the paramount ruler of Nsuru local government area, the Akwa Ibom EBB, and the President General, Supreme Council of Ibibio Traditional Council, rulers, whom God has chosen to place the titular headship of this institution on his shoulders. So we are greatly impressed by your impeccable antecedents, your royal pedigree, and your lovable personality. As a matter of fact, this ceremony is about you, sir. We therefore remain resolute in our belief that you have become part of this university, that you give us the right leadership and your usual fatherly guidance. To this end, let me just state with all sense of responsibility that within the few years of existence, and in spite of the lean resources, the university has recorded quite a lot in terms of successes. This includes, among others, that Your Eminence, the university you are coming to has all its programs fully accredited. And this cuts across 8 faculties and 39 departments. The only program that is coming up fresh is fisheries and aquaculture. And as we speak, November 10th, the NUC team is arriving at Akwa Ibom State University for 12 new programs that have matured. There has been a lot of infrastructural development. Today I'm pleased because His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, at least rode in the lift in this part of the country, and we've built lots of infrastructure to cater for the academic needs of this institution. Just to mention but a few, the Pinnacle Theatre, the English Laboratory, University Administrative Block, which the Mass Complex, opening of rooms. His Excellency has really, in May, I think on the 17th, 18th, His Excellency commissioned the internal routes of Obioko campus. And as of today, the His Excellency has not yet commissioned one of the projects, the Marketing, Accounting, and Econometric Laboratory, which is a massive infrastructure in the Obioko campus. The university has grown beyond undergraduate program. From next month, we are admitting the first set of 214 postgraduate programs into Akwa Ibom State University. This cuts across 69 programs that have been approved by the National Universities Commission. The university has successfully carried out massive staff development programs, including sponsorship to conferences, workshops, and seminars. And as we speak, we have about 12 of our academic staff outside this country on various PhD masters, and about 80 within other universities in Nigeria to bring the university to that level that we want. There have been industrial harmony, Your Eminence, as the Chancellor, because I must put you into what you are coming to meet. It is on record that this university in the last 4 years has not recorded any arrests or violent uprising within its campus. This is mostly due to the cordial relationship that exists between the university, students, staff members, and the host community as well. The university management has always tried to ensure that a conducive environment is created and maintained for all its activities. To this end, the university has continuously witnessed an uninterrupted academic calendar in the last few years. Any interruption is due to national strike, not any local issues. And one of the hallmarks of several universities is the issue of courtesy. In Akwa Ibom State University, as part of the stance against courtesy, and with the help of God and assistance of the host communities and other stakeholders, we have been able to combat the menace of courtesy to a standstill. And when we go around, any student that is caught in any infraction, his photograph is everywhere, and then we do the needful. The university has also fine-tuned arrangements to ensure that lives and property in around the university campuses are adequately protected. As management, we will continue to provide the day-to-day administrative guidance over the affairs of the university so as to enable us to emerge as a world-class tertiary educational institution with universally accepted best practices in all aspects of our pursuits of creativity, knowledge generation in order to be globally competitive. The Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the University Governing Council, Engineer Samuel OON, a member of a man of immense drive and energy, has already disclosed the roadmap of the reconstituted council during his inaugural meeting for tackling the huge and complex challenges of converting the university into a foremost global academic institution. Once again, on behalf of the University Senate, management, staff, and students of Akwa Ibom State University, I join the good people of Akwa Ibom State and indeed the Ibibio Nation to celebrate you, our most elevated traditional father, and to pledge our unreserved support, confidence, and continued loyalty to your reign at all times. We pray that your tenure as the Chancellor of our great institution may be peaceful and very prosperous, and may God preserve and guide you as you provide leadership and guidance to our university and pragmatic statesmanship for Ibibio land and the state as a whole. Thank you, and long live the Chancellor.
Honorable visitor to the university, your royal majesties, your royal highnesses, members of council and senate, my lords, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the law of Akwa Ibom State University makes provision for the office of the Chancellor in the first schedule as follows. The governor of the state shall appoint the Chancellor on the advice of the State Commissioner for Education. The law further stipulates in Section 4, subsection 1, that the Chancellor shall, in relation to the university, take precedence over all other members of the university, and when he is present, shall preside at all meetings of convocation held for conferring of degrees. End of quote. I now call upon the university orator, Professor Godwin Omoite, to introduce the Chancellor designate. The orator, sir.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, and your entourage, may I be obliged to follow along the already established protocol. When I was informed that I would be the one to read the citation of the person in whose shoulder the office of the Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University will fall, I started to wonder what the best way I can do that, so that as a person I will be satisfied that I did a good job, and as listeners you would agree that actually I did a good job. To that extent, I want to properly introduce the citation that will in turn, in a very clear manner, introduce the person in the truest measure of man that a citation can unveil. My thought drove me through the trail of William E.B. Du Bois, an African-American educationist and a philosopher. Du Bois at one point said this: it's a creation which represents construction in the material, civic, educational, moral, and religious world is what makes people great. As an emphasis, he added that any child can cry and fret, but it requires a full-grown man to teach, or to create rather, to construct and become the creators of their own careers. Drop of that very thoughtful proclamation by W.E.B. Du Bois, please allow me then to read the citation. The citation begins with a sentence that says, nobility defines his life. His Eminence, Ntenyin Solomon D. a clear, gifted leader, an epitome of resourcefulness, and a patriot, and a unifier. In him one sees selflessness, humility, and truthfulness, which Suzy Kassim, an American writer and poet and philosopher, described as the three marks of an honorable man. A scion of the royal family of Daniel Ibok Etuk, from Nung Ibok Udar Idiom, in Ikorok Paidem, in Nung Okobo of Ikorok Kubo, Nung Ekpo Ibiakpan Inset, Western Set, in Sedubin. The monarch was born on the 21st of September 1958. His beloved mother, Madame Kuyo Udasen Eno Idem, of blessed memory, hailed from Ikot Ekpenudo, Numo Ekpe, all from Ibiakpan, no Ekpo, Nserubium local government area. He attended St. Mary Primary School, Isalu Ntenyin, Oyo State, and obtained his first school living certificate in 1974. He went on to obtain his West African School certificate in 1982 at St. Patrick College, Ikot and Calabar in Cross River States. With his passion for knowledge, he went further to obtain a Bachelor of Science degree at the University of Calabar, Cross River States, in 2007. He also obtained MBA in the same university in 2010. In 2017, Ntenyin obtained LLB from the National Open University of Nigeria, NUON. His ascension on the traditional stool has been steadily progressive. The mantle of leadership beckoned when he emerged as the village head of Ikot Okuba in Set Ubium local government area in 1998. He was subsequently selected as the group head of the Biakpan group of 9 villages in 2004. With his proven sterling leadership, the people of Western Set comprise 2 villages unanimously chose him to serve as clan head in 2012. The royal father later became the paramount ruler of Nserubium local government area, which is made up of 64 villages. Consequently, he became the president of Nserubium Traditional Rulers Council, TRC, Akwa Ibom State. What is more, his leadership acumen had attracted him to various organizations and institutions. In this wise, he has served in various peace and conflict resolution positions, including the chairman, Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC, Nserubium, from 2003 to 2005. Chairman, Akwa Ibom State Traditional Rulers Disputes Committee in 2017, and was also reappointed in 2018 to serve as a member of the committee. As a man of wisdom, the Royal Father is a sound arbiter on issues of disputes and conflicts among disputants brought before him for peaceful and mutual coexistence. His resourcefulness has seen him blossomed as a successful entrepreneur, community developer, and a referenced business mogul. As a captain of industry, His Eminence is chairman, CEO, and managing director of a number of companies. A philanthropist and sports enthusiast, Ntenyin has keen interest in fostering unity peace and love within and outside his domain. He pursues a robust policy of collaboration with all tiers of government. The monarch has a knack for promoting cultural renaissance, preservation of Ibibio heritage, and a drive for an all-inclusive national policy development for all stakeholders in the Nigerian polity, based on equity and social justice. The ascension to Ibibio stool. Satisfied with his enterprising communal lifestyle and successful leadership on the traditional tool, the Supreme Council of Ibibio Traditional Rulers, Ibibio, on Friday, September 14, 2018, unanimously selected Ntenyin Solomon Daniel Etuk as the Akwa Ibom Ibibio and President of the Council, meaning the Patriarch of Ibibio Nation. Upon the selection, it was accordingly proclaimed as the Akwa Ibom Ibibio on Saturday, November 17, 2018, and on Monday, December 31, 2018, the revered monarch was formally coronated as the premier traditional ruler of the Ibibios. His Eminence, the Akwa Ibom Ibibio, has rekindled renaissance and communal bond in Ibibio land, Nigeria's fourth largest ethnic group. As the Akwa Ibom Ibibio, Ntenyin Solomon Daniel Etuk JP is the President of the Supreme Council of Ibibio Traditional Council. His Eminence is currently the Chancellor Designate of Akwa Ibom State University, Paden Local Government Area. He was appointed to the position by the Governor of Akwa Ibom State in April 2019. On Monday, September 23, 2019, His Eminence, Ntenyin Solomon Etuk, was sworn in as the 30th Chairman of the Akwa Ibom State Council of Chiefs by His Excellency, Governor Udom Emmanuel, as part of the activities to mark the 32nd anniversary of the state. Akwa Ibom is happily married to Akwa Ibom Philomena Solomon Etuk, and the union is blessed with children. Your Excellency, I so present the citation.
Thank you very much. Please, at this point, respectfully, we will invite His Eminence, the Chancellor Designate, and the Akwa Ibom Ibibio to kindly do well to come forward. Please, thank you very much. Please, can we put our hands together for His Eminence, the Chancellor? Thank you.
May I respectfully invite the visitor to the university, His Excellency Governor Udom Emmanuel, and the Vice Chancellor of the university, to please come to the podium for the installation. I now call on the visitor to formally install the Chancellor. The Chancellor designate will rise and be led by the registrar to the visitor.
Most distinguished, most honorable, His Eminence, Ntenyin Solomon Daniel Etuk, JP, will you pledge that throughout your tenure of office, you will uphold and preserve jointly and severally the statutes, liberties, customs, laws, and privileges of Akwa Ibom State University, completely, faithfully, without partiality, without favor, as much as it lies within you? In like manner, will you perform faithfully all functions of the Chancellor, the highest office of this university?
I promise to perform my duties faithfully and diligently as Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University, Nigeria.
I, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State and visitor to the Akwa Ibom State University, having duly appointed His Eminence, Ntenyin Solomon Daniel Etuk JP, in accordance with the powers conferred on me as the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State and visitor to Akwa Ibom State University, now have the pleasure to formally install you as the second Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University and to present to His Eminence the scroll containing the university law. I heartily congratulate you on this appointment and wish you every success. God bless you.
Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Chancellor will now be robed. The band will continue to provide the music. And then, of course, he'll be robed in the regalia appropriate to his office by the Vice Chancellor, assisted by the Registrar, and, of course, in the presence of the visitor. Thank you very much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Can we please put our hands together for the brand new Chancellor of the Akwa Ibom State University. Thank you very much. Of course, that is the official staff of office as Chancellor of the Akwa Ibom State University. Thank you very much. Can we take the photograph quickly, please? Can we take that quickly, please? Thank you. And then we will allow the visitor to return to his seat first. And then, of course, the Chancellor will follow. And the rest will follow. The registrar will take over from here, please.
His Eminence, Ntenyin Solomon Daniel Etuk, JP, having been duly appointed Chancellor of this university, I now respectfully call on the Vice Chancellor to formally pledge the loyalty and support of the university. Vice Chancellor, sir.
I, Professor James Ibanga, Vice Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University, do pledge to you, our worthy and beloved Chancellor, His Eminence Ntenyin Solomon Daniel Etuk, JP, the loyalty and support of the entire university. I now respectfully invite you as Chancellor to preside over the assembly.
I have the honor and privilege to call upon the Chancellor to address this special assembly. The Chancellor, sir.
The Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, His Excellency Mr. Udom Emmanuel, the Deputy Governor, His Excellency Mr. Moses Ekpo, MFR, the Secretary to the State Government, members of the National Assembly, Head of Service, members of the State Executive Council, Pro-Chancellor, Chairman, Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor, the Senate, management, staff, students of the university, my colleague royal fathers, I wish to stand on the existing protocol. I feel most honored by the visitor to the university, His Excellency Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, and his administration for finding me fit to be appointed the Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University. I also appreciate the Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, the Governing Council, the Senate, management, staff, students, and the entire university community for their solidarity and successful organization of my installation as the Chancellor, the second since the founding of this citadel of knowledge some years ago. I fully accept the appointment and my formal induction into the office of the Chancellor. Accordingly, I wish to convey to you all the felicitations of Akwa Ibom State Council of Chiefs, Ifmi Bomi Ibibio, the Supreme Council of Ibibio Traditional Rulers, Nsurubium Traditional Rulers, my wife, Akwa Ibom and Philomena Etuk, my family as a whole, as well as friends and associates within and outside our client. Without equivocation, I see my induction as the Chancellor as a call to duty. And I wish to assure the visitor to the university, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Governing Council, Senate, management, staff, students, and the entire university community of my resolve and commitment to team up with you all to ensure the general development of AKSU in line with its vision, mission, and objectives. Let me also appreciate my predecessor, the first Chancellor, His Royal Highness Alhaji Najib Hussaini Adamu, CON, the Emir of Gazuru, for the contribution he has made in the life of this university. Education, as the legendary Nelson Mandela observed, is the most powerful weapon which can be used to change the world. AKSU is therefore before us as an instrument of change, and together we will utilize it to advance our noble cause. Once again, I wish to thank His Excellency Governor Udom Emmanuel for his great honor. For this great honor, may God continue to bless him very richly and prosper his administration. I wish to thank you all for participating in this event of my installation as Chancellor. I say, may God bless you all.
Can we please put our hands together one more time for the Chancellor of the Akwa Ibom State University, His Eminence, the Akwa Ibom Ibibio, as he returns to his seat. Thank you very much.
We have goodwill messages. One from Uyo Capital City Development Authority, Government of Akwa Ibom State of Nigeria. This is signed by the Executive Chairman, Honorable Prince Enobonguwa. Also, sorry. Yeah, it's the same message. Thank you very much. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of inviting the visitor to address this special assembly the visitor, sir.
Please, shall we be seated? Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Mr. Moses Ekpo MFR, distinguished senators, members of the National Assembly, especially in attendance, the immediate past Speaker of the Akwa Ibom House of Assembly, honorable members of the Akwa Ibom House of Assembly, Secretary to the State Government, Head of the Civil Service, the Chancellor, Tier Robber, brand new Chancellor, and his dear wife, His Eminence, Ntenyin Solomon Etuk, JP, the Pro-Chancellor, Chairman of Governing Council, AKSU, Engineer, Sam Iyan and his dear wife, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Enoibahan, former Honorable Minister, especially the leader of the Eket Senatorial District and other former ministers here present, the Secretary of the ruling party, PDP, our royal fathers, all the paramount rulers and their spouses, all the Mbon Ibans, the clan heads. Today is the day of the royal fathers. Honorable commissioners, special advisors, senior special assistants, chairmen, members of boards and commissions, permanent secretaries, chairmen of local government areas, and their spouses that are here. I think especially Chairman Nsurubium local government. International presidents of all the sociocultural groups, looking very, very shining. The president and his members of Mbong Barawa Ibibio. I saw the president of Oral Union. All the senior citizens here present, those I can see from here and those I cannot see. So I'll just rest it there so that I don't go not getting across all. Members of the Governing Council, management and staff of AKSU, the University Senate members, students of this great institution, specially invited guests, a whole lot of guests here, especially the women that are much more here, the youths, the host community that made their way down here, gentlemen of the press, including gentlemen and ladies of the Ambassador Brass Band. I think I've covered everybody. Then, if I've not covered, ladies and gentlemen. Today, let me, on behalf of the government and good people of Akwa Ibom State, congratulate the new Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University, His Eminence, Ntenyin Solomon D. Etuk, the Akwa Ibom Ibibio, and the Chairman, State Council of Traditional Institution. I keep saying this. Iba wo diongom po mfu kemi ba organiam po adiong po mo. The first Chancellor agero Ntenyin. Second go inaro wongangen. So the second Chancellor bonganado wo nkangen. I know I'm back here next week when I will speak to the students and the entire university community. But for today, I really want to thank all those who made their way down here. Ubuse is just the Senate that is here. And in the morning, I think a lot of people were a little bit scared when they saw the rain falling. Once something good is about to happen, God will first of all send that peace to come and calm everywhere. So the Chancellor said, no, the breeze came and blew away the canopy. I said, the breeze is doing its own work. Once it's 11 o'clock, we'll do our own. So this indeed is a great day for our traditional institution and a giant leap in the gains we have made towards ensuring that our traditional institution is given the respect it deserves. If you look around this space, you will find the assemblage of possibly some of the smartest and professionally astute royal fathers who in their own right are helping in the process of working with me to rewrite the Akwa Ibom story. I have no doubt that Akwa Ibom State University, under the able chancellorship, if you look at that combination, look at the pro-chancellor, see the chancellor, see the vice-chancellor. So if they don't deliver, it's not the governor again. No. The ball is totally in their own court. So they have to deliver. And I think over the years of this administration, we've done our very best to also support this institution, honestly. Even when a lot of issues were surrounding federal universities, our own state university had been running very smoothly. And I can only pledge that we'll do a lot more. Last May, I was at Obiokpa campus. Every year, if you enter that campus today, I think it's one of the finest state university campuses you can find in this country. So under the able leadership of those three gentlemen I've mentioned, I'm sure we'll continue to represent the best ideals in educational pursuit, shaping character and orientation of our future leaders. I was impressed when the Vice Chancellor mentioned some of the vices that could actually militate against the growth and bringing up our children in the way that we want. I would like His Eminence to see this as he had already said so, it's a call to duty. It's a very, very serious task. Bringing the next generation in the way. It's so important that Solomon mentioned in Proverbs, he said, bring up a child in a way he should go, so that when he grows up, he will not depart from it. I think the foundation, anywhere you go to on planet Earth, when they ask you which university did you attend, nobody is asking you where you did your master's or where you did your PhD. They're asking you where you did your first degree. So it is very, very basic. The foundation of education at this stage is mainly your first degree. If they say which university did you attend, this first degree they're asking you, don't tell me I did master's in Unilag. No. Where did you do your first degree? AKSU. And this is the real foundation. His Eminence, I know you are that epitome of excellence, professional accomplishments. And I'm sure those unique qualities endeared our relationship, which are also been upholding. We will continue to do all we can to ensure this university ranks amongst the best in this nation. We will be back here on Friday to, I think, about 2,000 students, am I correct? And on Friday, we'll be back here. We believe all those who are here today will be back here with us on Friday. If you see the campus, the students had finished their exams peacefully. They are on vacation. But I'm sure on Friday they will all be here. This ceremony, probably we could have done it on Friday, but we don't want to keep you so long when you come on Friday. We had to separate it. And also, because it's a special chancellor, chairman, State Council of Chiefs, we also bring her today so that the traditional fathers can also come and rejoice with him. I also want to acknowledge, Alende is also a traditional father that came in from Ekiti. So I acknowledge his presence here. And when you go, extend my regards to the Ewi of Ekiti land. I've also spoken to him, I think, last week or so. So we thank all of you for coming. Let me really say here, I'm impressed to see the number of traditional fathers here and all those who had come to make this occasion a huge success. Let me thank the Vice Chancellor. I love the culture of maintenance I'm seeing on campus. It is one thing to have an asset. The culture of maintenance is what is lacking in Nigeria. But this is one campus that is well maintained. So showing this level of maintenance means that we have to fast track you moving to the permanent site so that this can just serve as a faculty. And I'm sure with the new chancellor, the pro-chancellor, and everybody, we'll work tirelessly to actually realize that vision that you have for the school. I congratulate you and all the academic staff and non-academic staff of this institution and all the students. I love the passion. Keep moving. I'm sure within a short period, you'll be named as one of the best, not only in Nigeria, but in Africa. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I have the honor to call upon the Chancellor to declare the special ceremony closed. The Chancellor, sir.
I now declare this special ceremony closed.
Thank you very much. Can we have the brass?
Thank you very much, please. Thank you.
Closing prayer.
Professor Morin for the closing prayers, please. From here, sir.
Please shall we stand to our feet. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. Initially, it looked as if it was going to be impossible. But because we know we serve a God who makes everything possible, our hearts are filled with gratitude. And we say, Lord, thank you. Thank you for the governor. Thank you for our chancellor. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for the management. Thank you for everybody. Our hearts are filled with joy. Lord, for everything which has a beginning, there must be an end. Your people came and they're about to go back. Our fervent prayer is that you will go with us and you remain with us. Everything created of you shall submit unto your authority. No accidents, no problems. We shall go by rejoicing, and this rejoicing shall not be cut off. In the name of the Father, and in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. Can the congregation say loud amen?
Amen. Please, we'll remain standing first for the university anthem, and then the band will lead us in the national anthem. AKSU anthem, please.
Please, before the anthem.
Please hold on, please hold on.
Before the anthem, I request that everybody should please be at the seat after the national anthem. The procession is going to be in reverse order, with the visitor in front and the chancellor following, and it's fully described here. Please, there should be no commotion because it's a very solemn moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. AKSU anthem, please.
Akwa Ibom State University, incredible workshop for development of knowledge and technology. Our vision is a vision to raise the bar of literacy. May the Lord help us to be a prominent academic family. Come shine your light. Come prove your worth. We must be the best we can. Be united, walk and pursue the greatness of a noble institution, a prominent academic family. The greatness of a noble institution, a prominent academic family. The greatness of a noble institution, a prominent academic family.
The national anthem. Please, we'll remain on our seats. The procession will depart in reverse order, please. The band will provide the music. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day.